Howdy you guys, it's your boy Tanks, back with another monster tank review for you guys. Now as always, I hope you guys are doing alright. If you guys want to see the entirety of my monster tank review playlist, I want you to hit the top right of the screen, because the monster mode is coming out very shortly, and you guys are going to want to know what tanks that you're going to want to pick for free. Don't worry you guys, in the next video I'm going to tell you guys the exact tanks that I think are the most worth it for you to start getting first. But out of the tanks I own, obviously. So stay tuned for that. Alright, let's get into this tank. So this is the Bog Horror Awoken monster tank. Now, even though this isn't a World War II review, I will just say that this tank in World War II, it used to be the best silver earner in the game. I don't know if it still holds that title or not, but it just in World War II in general, this tank is a decent tank. You know, it's not the best, not the worst. That's all I'm going to really say about it, because we're here to see its Awoken Powers. Its Awoken Powers is pretty much just his second ammunition. It's a little lackluster on this tank, I'm not going to lie. So his second ammunition, and honestly, I'm sorry, I don't even use it, because it's sort of useless. So, sorry that you don't see it in this video, but I'll tell you exactly what it does either way. So its first ammunition right here is just regular AP. It does 320 alpha damage and has a good reload. Now, I don't have a crew in this tank, so you'll think that my aiming reticle is like huge, but I never had a single issue with hitting a target except for right there, honestly. But I think that hit spaced armor. Now, the second ammunition type is where this thing gets its name from, the Bog Horror. It's like a sea monster, lake monster. It shoots a high explosive shell, and it traps the enemy tank in vines for 3 seconds. Now, this is very lackluster. It doesn't do damage to them. All it allows is your enemies to be able to shoot him easier. So, I mean, I guess that in and of itself can be useful, but I mean, I haven't found a time where I've really felt the need to use them. I've always just used the regular AP in this thing and used the good DPM and the good gun handling to just mow people down. You can, with the combination of your great armor on this tank, you can really just sit in front of tanks, as long as they're not Gorniches. You don't want to sit in front of a Gornich. Then you can just farm people. Like you'll see right here, where I'm just gonna just keep on going forward, not gonna care who's in front of me, and they really do struggle to get through your armor. And you have a nice healthy hit points here of 3,000. You still don't have more than the Gornich or the Kaiju, but it's still a decent sum, because your armor really does work very well here. So you don't need as much hit points as they do. Now you can see from the gameplay footage in the background that this thing's reload is really stinking good, with no crew on it, mind you, and you can make this thing better with a crew and equipment. This is my buddy's account, so I'm not running any of that stuff, but it already performs really well. So if this is its stock performance, then it can only go up from there on. Now, I'm not saying that this tank isn't good. I'm just saying for the monster mode, it's very lackluster with what its Awoken Power is. Like, it's no Craft Panther where it can be completely invisible. It's no Fangula where it can jump onto an enemy tank. It's no Gornich where it can spray fire out of its mouth. It just has a second ammunition that tracks people. That's pretty much it. And even though the tank looks really, really cool, it's just sort of you know. I play this monster mode to play these really crazy, you know, powers of tanks and stuff, and this one just doesn't do it for me. It's a solid tank. I mean, you guys are seeing it go up against 3 tanks right now, 2 of them Crafts Panther and 1 Bog, and they're just bouncing like no one's business. And see, right there, I cannot hit this guy's lower plate. I cannot hit this guy's upper plate. The only place I can pen this Bog is in the cupola. And he knows it. He tries blocking my shot with his gun, but it's just not going to work, my guy. And I take him out of the game. That just goes to show you that the armor on this tank really does work very well. Now we're just going to come around this corner. We got 2 more Crafts Panthers here, 1 to the right, 1 to the left. You can see him light up on the left side on his lower plate. That's how you know that he's an actual player instead of a fakey. And dude, I know that's you. Like, you're not going to, he was just trying to hide there.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
You got to be a little bit more sneaky if you want to avoid me, buddy. Anywho, that's a wrap. Victory, epic victory, you guys. Tank did great, knocked out 7,900 damage, easy, blocked a lot of damage, 4 kills. no problem. Commander XP, look at that, 12,000, not an issue. That's why we play this game mode, even though there was no commander in there. If you did have a commander in there, easy, easy, easy commander XP. That's why you play this game mode. Not only is it fun, but you get a metric fuck ton of commander XP. Now up ahead, you guys are going to see what equipment I'm using, which is none, or else I would probably be running maybe a vertical stabilizer. Here's the two ammunition types. The first one doing the 320, and the second one, which is the ensnaring shell. Yeah, it does no damage, 5 damage, if that. But it traps them for 3 seconds. I'm sorry I didn't show it, but like I said, I didn't ever need to use it. So, I'm not saying there isn't a place for it, but I didn't need it. Which is why this tank sort of is like, eh. Now this is Wargaming's description of its Awoken Powers, and pretty much what they say is that it has a shell thingy, the vine thing for 3 seconds, and it says it's tall. Wow, that is very lazy on Wargaming's part, but there you go, that's why this tank is like sort of lackluster in regards to its Awoken Powers. Anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please do me a favor, ammo rack the like and subscribe. Hit the bell in the top right, I'll let you know when I drop my next video. And if you want to see the last monster tank review I just did, I will keep it at the end of this video for you guys. Alrighty, I'll see you guys in the next one.